Silly. You gotta put it in the bucket. Like this. See? You gotta pick it and you put it in there. We're not gonna get anywhere, are we? So I just got back from blueberry picking, and my husband really wanted me to make some blueberry muffins because he works, like, he installs windows and doors, and the other day when he went to install someone's windows, they just made blueberry muffins and they gave him some, and he really liked them. He said they were the best blueberry muffins that he's ever had. I've made blueberry muffins before, so I was a little bit hurt, but he knew that I would want the recipe, so he got the recipe for me. So I have the recipe, and I have fresh picked blueberries. These blueberry muffins have a crumb topping on them, so I'm gonna do that one, or I'm gonna do that first. I'm doubling the recipe. 1 cup of white sugar and 2/3 cup of flour. So I usually weigh my ingredients, but it doesn't have the grams to it, and I could convert them, but I just, you know, I didn't really feel like it today. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm just gonna whisk this together. This recipe, it says a 1/2 cup of butter. So this is pretty much room temperature butter. I had it in the freezer, and I wanted it to just soften up a little bit just so I could cut it up. I should have just grated it because I kind of wanted cold butter, but it's like cold room temperature, so cold room temperature, does that make sense? It's more on the cold side, but it's still like soft. Just gonna mix this in with my hands and just squish them. I forgot to double the cinnamon, so I'm gonna do 1.5 more teaspoons of cinnamon. There you go. So I tried just mixing it in with a fork. I hope it's nice and combined. I'm gonna put this in the fridge just for a little bit. It's not obviously gonna harden up very much, but I'm gonna put it in the fridge just so it doesn't like melt more. It's a pretty warm day. And then I will get to the actual batter part. Okay, so first we are going to do flour, and it is 1.5, so 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1.5. Okay, so I only have like a little bit of baking powder left. Say 4 teaspoons. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. That was about 3. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. I'm just gonna whisk it up. I'm actually gonna mix in the blueberries in here right away. I usually do that. I know a lot of people, they just take some flour and mix it in the blueberries. I'm just gonna mix the whole thing into the flour mixture and then add the wet ingredients, and I'll do it. I think, you know, actually blueberries might not be a good idea. I usually do it with chocolate chips. I feel like it, like chocolate chip cookies, I feel like it helps. You don't have to try to fold in chocolate chips into like a thick cookie batter. 1 second. My baby's awake. Say hi. We're making blueberry muffins.
Muffins.
You want some muffins?
I don't have muffins.
Yeah, we're gonna make muffins and you can have some when they're done, okay?
Some muffins.
Okay, now you just go read your book. So I'm actually gonna turn the oven on now, 400 degrees. The girl who got this recipe uses applesauce instead of oil, so I'm gonna do that. See? Oh, that's a lot. There we go. Come, let's go. 2/3 cup of applesauce. Okay, and then the way this recipe, it says just put the applesauce in here till it gets to the 2/3 mark, and then put the eggs in here, and then just fill the rest of it with milk. But the lady uses coconut milk, so I'm gonna be using coconut milk as well. And that, like, the recipe is like 2/3 cup of milk, so it kind of evens out there. So put the eggs in here. There we go, and then I'm just gonna mix it up. Okay, so just to be safe, I'm going to just, instead of putting the blueberries into the flour, make sure like I was going to, they might get squished when I'm mixing everything together. So I think it's actually, I was thinking about chocolate chips, so I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour in the blueberries and then just toss them. And this is just so that the way the blueberries don't just sink to the bottom. Now I'm going to just pour this into the dry mixture, and then I'm just gonna mix it until it's combined, and then pour the blueberries in. I feel like muffins are one of those things that are kind of like pancake batter, and where like you kind of want a lumpy batter, but I don't really know. I'm not a muffin expert. Fold in the blueberries. These liners are not the proper liners for these pans. You like, I don't know if you can see that, but you press them in and then they like crinkle like that. But that's all I have. I ran out of the other ones, so this will have to do. You want to fill them all the way to the top. So this batter, even timesing it by 2, only makes 16 and a half. I'm gonna just take these out, and apparently you want to fill these with a little bit of water, and it helps it bake better. I guess they don't bake that great when you just have, when it's not all the way full. So you want to put a little bit of water in there to bake it evenly. So I'm gonna try that out. So now I'm gonna put these in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. They look like they have bacon on them. Hey guys, so as I was editing this video, I realized that I never actually filmed an ending to the video or showed what the muffins look like, or like tasted them or anything in front of camera. And we do not have any more blueberry muffins left. We ate them all. I guess I just wanted to say they were delicious. They were super, super good. And I definitely recommend this recipe to anyone who wants to make blueberry muffins. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.